Hello everyone, I'm AT Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. The last several times we've had the pleasant and comfortable weather in western Wisconsin, it was accompanied with air quality issues. Well, we had the pleasant and comfortable weather around for our Wednesday, but we didn't have any air quality issues. So it turned out to be just a fantastic day with those temperatures a little below average, but the dew points were in the 50s and we had a nice light breeze around. So it was just a great day to be outside overall. Now today won't be too bad of a day, though there is an isolated chance for some showers in the forecast, maybe a thunderstorm or two as well. It will be turning very humid though as we get into the weekend. And unfortunately, we're going to be dealing with periods of showers and thunderstorms as well, though there will be breaks in the rain from time to time. So Future Track today is going to show maybe a couple of sprinkles this morning, but otherwise a mix of sun and clouds for today. A couple of those isolated to widely scattered showers and possibly a thunderstorm or two looks to track through this afternoon and into tonight. Again, not everyone is going to see rain, but those that do see rain, not expected to be a heavy rainfall by any means. In fact, I think totals today with the rain that does fall into tonight and tomorrow morning look to be about 1/10 of an inch or less. So not expecting a lot out of that. Probably have a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder or two for that morning commute on Friday in spots. So be on the lookout for that. And it will be warmer and a little more humid as well. Most of Friday, though, is going to be pretty quiet. If we end up clearing out a good amount like Future Track is hinting at here, temperatures are going to jump up well into the 80s. And I wouldn't be surprised if a few spots, especially south of 94 and 29, make a run for 90 tomorrow. Then tomorrow night, we're going to have to start watching the radar a little bit closely after about 6, 7 o'clock for some showers and storms to develop. And this is going to be wave one of what could be multiple waves of showers and storms over the weekend. This is because of a cold front that's going to be coming in from the northwest, which will bring the shower and storm chances in the first wave tomorrow night into Saturday morning, but then that will stall and turn into a stationary boundary, which is going to be the focal point for the differences in temperatures and how humid it gets over the weekend in spots. There will be some variances there, but also where showers and storms could track again over the second half of the weekend. So you can see here as we get into Saturday morning overnight and into the morning, we are going to see one line and possibly another line of those showers and storms moving through. Now in the afternoon and evening hours, we may see at least some break in the rain other than maybe some isolated to widely scattered showers and storms. But the first big wave of showers and storms could come in Friday night into Saturday morning with more late Saturday night into Sunday and even into Monday as well. The position of that boundary is going to be key here in the coming days. And right now, rain chances are in the borderline likely and chance category, but we very well may have to raise that at least at some points over the weekend into early next week. And with all the moisture that's going to be in the atmosphere, those dew points getting up into the low to mid 70s, some of these storms could be efficient rain producers. You look at the total rainfall. This is from the Weather Prediction Center. It's showing most spots picking up anywhere from about 1 to 3 inches of rain, with some spots in the orange here looking at maybe 4+ inches of rain. Now, that is on the very high end of the scale. I'm looking at right now between Friday night and Monday night, most spots between 1/2 inch and 2 inches. But the high end totals could be 3 to 4 inches plus, depending on how hard the rain comes down and where those storms track. And it's worth noting, too, the Weather Prediction Center does have a level 2 out of 4 risk for excessive rainfall for our area for both Friday and Saturday, with a level 1 risk for Sunday and into Monday. So be on the lookout for that. If you have any plans this weekend, be sure to monitor the weather closely. Also, if you encounter any roadways that have water over them, please turn around and find an alternative route. We always say when there's water over the roadways, turn around, don't drown. So just keep that in the back of your mind for this weekend. We also have a risk for a few strong to severe storms as well on top of that, though the severe threat overall right now is kind of on the lower end of the scale. So for today, there is a level 1 risk that kind of clips the far western parts of our area. So River Falls, Osceola, up to Luck. It's a level 1 risk. And then tomorrow, this is mostly for tomorrow night into Saturday morning, it's a level 1 risk for the entire area. And as of now for Saturday, Storm Prediction Center does not have a risk for severe weather out. I do have Friday and Saturday, though, with an asterisk, highlighting the possibility, it's not a guarantee, but a possibility that we could see the risk for severe weather maybe be increased. to a level 2 for Friday and Saturday. I wouldn't be surprised if a level 1 risk did get added for at least parts of the area. Should we see any severe weather, damaging wind and large hail looks to be the primary threat. So again, just be weather aware this weekend with the heavy rain threat and also the threat for those strong to possibly severe storms as well. And that's exactly what I'm talking about with the potential for those storms to be heavy rain producers. Looking at dew points in the mid 70s, maybe even upper 70s. The European is printing a dew point Saturday afternoon, Eau Claire of 77, and then coming back down slightly into Sunday and early next week. So again, lots going on. Of course, folks are trying to get their last little bit of summer vacations in, but certainly this weekend, at least monitor the weather very closely with, again, the threat for some heavy downpours and also the threat for strong to possibly severe storms as well. Today, though, again, not going to be too bad of a day. We'll have highs in the lower 80s, dew points gradually coming up into the low 60s. So that may push the heat index up to about maybe 1 to 3 degrees higher than what the actual air temperature is. But tomorrow, though, the dew points are going to be a little bit higher. In fact, we'll be up around 70, 71 degrees in the afternoon. And you combine that with temperatures in the upper 80s, that could push the heat index as high as about 93 to 95 degrees. So again, if you're going to be outdoors tomorrow, just be sure to be cautious with the heat in the forecast. And again, if we have more sunshine around and that rain moves out a little bit earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if even Eau Claire makes a run for 90 on Friday. We're going to be in the mid 80s Saturday, low 80s Sunday and Monday, and then we'll be in the upper 70s Tuesday of next week.